Good morning. I'm trying to figure out how to make me bigger. Bear with me. Okay, good. Welcome. I'm so sorry. Bear with me here. This is all very new for me in Facebook Live, so I'm just can't remember how I made myself bigger for you. Here we go. Just took me a minute. Ooh. Everyone hear me? I don't know what that noise is. I'm so sorry. All right. Is there a way? Sorry, so sorry, friends. We just figured this out together. And it will get better, I promise, as I go on. I do have a microphone. Hopefully, you can hear me. Never had anyone tell me they can't hear me. I have a pretty loud voice. Um, Trying to see if there's a way that I can add where you guys can message me or somehow on here so I know, so you can say what you got to say if you need to say something to me here. It's just a minute. Oh, yay, there. I see some comments. Oh, fantastic. I found it. So happy you are here too, everyone. So I'll try to watch for that below. So this morning will look a little different. Just to start, I want to start a little slow this morning, just so you guys can get to know me, introduce myself, and I'll try to multitask so I can. Good morning, Mary. Um, Good morning, Renee. So I've never done a Facebook Live, so patience is a virtue for me because I'm learning as we go. We're learning together. But I just wanted to say that I'm so excited for this opportunity and to join with all of you in your health journeys and your wellness. So I just wanted to share a little bit about my background. So we've been in Manhattan about 10 years, but my husband is born and raised in the area. We met at K-State together. We have 3 boys, and I have a big age gap. So I have a freshman in college, a 6th grader, and a bonus baby who's 5. So we have 3 boys. And then sometimes you might see my dog. She's a Schnauzer poodle, little gray and white little thing, and she might pop her head in once in a while. I have also been teaching group fitness now for about 3 years for Orange Sky Yoga, which is in Aggieville. I also just started my own business where I just rent space and I teach private sessions for barre and other fitness things. But I've been an athlete my whole life, ran college track. So I've just always been in that realm in some capacity. I just am so excited. This is a new venture for me, and I'm just really excited. And I love helping other people. My professional background before all of this, and before my second child, excuse me, I was a social worker. I have a master's in social work. I feel like I can't say I retired necessarily from the field, but I haven't worked in it in that capacity in a long time. So I think people would describe me as fun. My middle name would be fun. I just love making people laugh. I love music. And so that being said, every session I will do a couple of things. We'll have a mantra, which is definitely my social work background. We'll have a mantra that we live by through these sessions. And we'll also do what I call brain curls. And they will be, today we're going to do a word scramble. And sometimes we will do, can you name that tune? Just see, I love music. And then we might ask trivia questions, just some fun that we will begin each of these sessions. So if you stay the whole time, you'll have to be secretive and not tell the answer. But I'm just excited to begin working with you. So that being said, our mantra this week is I love my body. I think that's so important. As we age, we might feel like we're losing control of what's happening to our body, and just remembering to love ourselves and the breath and the light that we are gifted with every day, and just remember to love ourselves. So that's our mantra this week, or today for these sessions, is I love my body. So I am pretty much an open book. So any questions or concerns that you have after we do a session, please reach out, and I'd be happy to answer them. So this morning, all we need is, I took notes because I got a little, I got to do that even for my normal classes. So I am going to, we're going to sit back with our chair, weights if you choose. 3 important things that I ask of you is have fun and take breaks when you need it. Listen to your body. If you're starting to feel faint or loss of breath, just sit in the chair. The chair will always be there to support you. And weights are always an option. If we're doing a movement, you can always do the movement without weights. And there's always modifications that I'll try to cue for you. But most importantly, just have fun. And it feels so good to move our bodies and stay strong. So with that, let's get started. I'm going to scoot back so hopefully you can see the whole picture here. So I'm going to make me big here. Hopefully you can see my little setup. Now I promise this is going to look prettier, I hope, as I go along. So just for this, I had always planned to redo my guest room into a gym. And so I painted for you all, but I want to put something pretty back here. That's coming. But I almost forgot my brain curl. See? Okay. So we're going to do a word scramble today, and you can write down the letters, and when we finish the session, we can answer the question, or you can answer in the comments. So this is our word scramble. So I just wrote it big for you, so you could write down the letters, and when we finish our session, hopefully we'll have some answers and just use our brains and our muscles, right? So I'll give you a couple more minutes here to write down the letters. And if you can't read my handwriting, it's R, F, B, T, E, K, A, S, A. All right, let's get started. I'm going to bring my little notepad with me. We're going to start with a warm-up. Always important to warm up our muscles before we start. So I'm going to bring my chair back here. All right, so we're going to sit down in this chair, and we're going to start with basic movements here. So first, let's just warm up our shoulders. So we can do some really slow inhales and exhales as you roll those shoulders down and back. So inhale it up, exhale, let it go. One more time here. Inhale up, exhale, release. So let's switch directions here. We're going to go the opposite way. So shrug those shoulders up with a big inhale, and exhale, roll up the other direction. Nice work. Inhale and exhale. Let's do that one more time. Nice big inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Moving on, we're going to roll our neck. And what's really important, as you roll your neck, slow enough that you don't feel any of that snapping, crinking kind of sound. We shouldn't feel any of that. You go slow enough, and it's early, so we want to be really kind. So we start rolling, and we exhale down. Inhale as your neck starts to come around, getting to the top, and then you'll exhale, roll it around. Nice work. Beautiful. One more time. Exhale on your way down. Taking it nice and slow, waking up the body. And then when you get to the top, we're going to switch directions. So nice big inhale. And exhale, let that neck come around to the other side. Not letting that neck have any pops or crinks. We want to take it slow enough that we don't feel that. One more time. Inhale and exhale around. Beautiful. Sitting nice and tall in our chairs here. So we are going to take our hands very gently. You're going to lean your neck to right ear to right shoulder. And if this is enough for you, you can stay right here and just let that neck open up. Or you can softly just place your hand on your head, just giving it a little extra stretch, but be really kind and sit nice and tall and concentrate on your breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And slowly release, and we go to the other side. Slowly letting that shoulder, ear and shoulder connect, and then softly just placing your hand there. Nice work. Nice big breaths. And slowly release. All right, options. Remember, always options in my classes. So you can perfectly stay seated, and we're going to do marches right here. So sitting nice and tall, your spine's up against your chair, and you can stay right here. If you're feeling like, I'm ready to move, Jamie, so I'm going to move my chair just out of the way a little bit, okay? Then you can be right here. So if you need balance, keep your chair close. You can use that back, and you can just bring those knees up one at a time, inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Beautiful. Keep going at that pace. I want to make sure that I am talking to anyone that's connecting with us online this morning. Good morning, Beverly. Thank you for joining us. I have to minimize my screen to make sure I see everybody. So keep lifting, inhaling, and exhaling. If you want to test your balance, you can kind of take your hand just off the chair, but it's close as you're coming into these knee raises. Really lifting, making sure that tummy is pulled close. You're still holding that tummy, working that belly as we're lifting those legs. Beautiful. Keep rocking. Nice work. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, nice work. Keep lifting, keep breathing. And last one. Nice work. All right, beautiful. I'm going to take this little jacket off here. All right, we are going to keep warming up our body here. So we're going to take our hands behind our head. Legs are going to stay parallel, or you can do this sitting. Sitting is always a choice. So hands go behind the head, and very slowly, you're just going to do a little torso twist and come back center. So inhale up, spine is long, exhale, twist. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. You got this. Beautiful. Exhale, twist, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. One more time each side. Inhale, exhale. Exhale. Nice work. Maybe roll out those shoulders if that feels nice as we go into our next movement. All right. We're getting towards the end of our warm-up, so we want to get our heart rate a little higher so we can get warm to get into our workout. So all we're going to do is side to side. And you can be here with your hands. You can be here, whatever's comfortable for those. But I want you to get a soft bend in those legs as you step out and back in. And sorry, the sun just came into the room, so hopefully that's not causing too much of a harsh lighting for you. Sorry, I got a message and I want to make sure it wasn't somebody, one of you. All right, keep working, keep breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. You can take this as slow as you need to go. If you're feeling a little sassy this morning, you can go a little quicker. We listen to our body and our joints and how we're feeling. Yes? Beautiful. Keep working. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. Shake it out if you need to. We're going to move on. We're going to take our arms, and this is going to be little. So I don't want you to think of a squat, okay? It's more of like a knee bend, and I just want you to get soft in your knees. So a knee bend as you punch, punch, punch. So stay close to your chair. If you need to sit and do this, you can go right here, okay? But challenge yourself, right? Challenges change. We get strong if we challenge ourselves a little bit. So I don't want you to go into a full squat. I just want it to be a little movement and as slow as you need to, punching out those arms. Beautiful. We'll do 8, 7, 6, 5, you got this, 3, 2, and last one. Nice work. Grab a drink if you need it. I'm going to grab my water. I'm sorry, I left it over here. All right. Last little bit of warm up here. So we did front. I had you just do front. We are going to keep our legs nice. We got a strong base, a little bend in them, and we're going to pivot a little bit. So you're just going to cross over, center, cross, and center. Take it as quickly or as slow as you need to, and exhale as you turn. Inhale, push it out. With that exertion, we exhale. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Keep working, keep pushing. Now, up to you guys. I'm going to ask lots of questions as we keep growing and learning together. I said I really like music, so hopefully you do too, and we'll be able to incorporate some music into these sessions because I really feel like music can really breathe some life into our workouts. Let's do 3 more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time. Exhale. Nice work. All right, we're going to do a little yogi breathing here, okay? So parallel feet. Take this very slow. I don't want anyone to get lightheaded. So inhale and exhale. Just slowly reach forward like you're going to touch your toes. You don't have to touch your toes, but you let that spine just hang. Let everything release. You're getting the back of that leg a nice stretch, letting that neck just hang loosely. Then you're going to inhale, flat spine. Any of you have done yoga, this is very much a yoga move. Inhale, flat spine. Come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold. Nice work. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold. So you're going to hang here for 1 full breath, and then slowly, 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 you're going to unroll each vertebrae one at a time. So exhale, and inhale, just start to roll, roll, roll. Your chin is into your chest, and you're just rolling up very, very, very slowly till you're at the top, and roll those shoulders back and down. Nice work. All right, so grab a drink. I'm gonna make sure nobody's saying anything I need to hear here. So grab yourself a drink, towel off if you need to, and we're gonna get started with our strength portion. You will need light weights, but that's an option. I have 3s, you can use 1s, 2s. Some people like to use wrist weights or ankle weights. Those are appropriate too if you have those at home. So, all right. So let's grab our weights. So we're going to do this and we're going to do the whole thing through as quickly or as slow as you need to. We'll take a little bit of a break and then we'll go through the whole session again and then we'll have a cool down. So we are going to start with our arms, all right? And we're going to do front punches, side punches, forward. So like a shoulder press. So to start, you have that nice strong base, making sure that we are pulling back our tummies to our spine and staying right here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. You got this. 4, 5, 6. Keep pushing. It's important to know that even if I'm going just a little faster than you feel comfortable with, I always teach my classes, it's not about how many or how quickly you go. It's about good quality repetitions for you. So we don't want to keep up with anyone else but ourselves. It's your time, your workout, yes? All right, so now let's start. Come back center. We've done the front ones. We're going to cross it, cross it, cross. So you should start to feel those obliques warming up. And same movement, inhale and exhale it over. Exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You got this. Keep working, keep pushing. Feeling nice and strong on this Wednesday morning. Beautiful. Keep pushing. Nice. Let's do 4, 2. Last one. Nice work. So roll those shoulders if you need to. If your legs start to get tired, you can always sit and do these exact movements. So we're going to go into those shoulder presses. So you want to keep a slight bend in your knees. Don't lock them out. And we're just going to go. And the important thing to know about shoulder raises is that the minute you get to a lift that's uncomfortable, where your spine starts to arch, you see my spine's arching, then that's too far. We have to work with our mobility. It's not about strength per se, it's where our body is designed to go. So if my shoulders, this is as high as I can get, my elbows, you're still working versus this, okay? So remember that we want to keep our backs flat. Elbows are that 90 degree, and we only lift to our edge to that point. So lifting and lowering. Exhale, inhale down. Exhale that exertion towards the ceiling. There we go. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Take breaks when you need it. Starts to burn to the point where you're like, Jamie, I need a break. Please do so. I know I'm pushing you. I want you to push yourself, but not to a place that harms you. Yes? Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. We got this. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice work. Roll. Starts to, right here in that shoulder muscle, right? Starts to get you. All right. So you can put those weights down for a moment. We're going to use our chair just for stability. So your choices are to stand sideways to your chair and come into a squat like this, or you can use that chair in the front of you. So again, with your hip mobility, I know old school squats, they always taught us toes forward right here. And that's okay if you have that mobility. But Remember, I'm a bar teacher, so I'm gonna throw some new elements at you. So it's also, I have really tight hips, and that's not uncommon, excuse me, for a lot of women. So if you have tight hips, and it might be more comfortable to take your toes slightly out when you come into a squat. So again, listen to your body. The important thing is your knees track over your ankles, not in front. So we're gonna come down and do 16 squats, and then I'm gonna give you a little break. So remember, you don't have to do 16, that's just our goal, right? But we're gonna do it together. So standing nice and tall, you're gonna sink back, flat back, and you're gonna sit in that chair so that your booty goes back into that chair, long spine, up and down. Now, it doesn't matter how low you get, it's more about holding that core, sinking that tailbone back into that chair. So you can hold the chair right here. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Inhale down. Exhale, push up through those heels. Weight should be in the heels. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. You got this. Keep finding that fire to push through the workout right here. All right, let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, breathe, 3, 2, last one. Woo, beautiful. Grab a drink of water, shake out those legs if you need to. You did beautifully. All right. Grab that drink of water. All right. So moving on, we are going to keep our chair close, and we're going to do a little balancing. So we'll start with our right leg. So we got our hand on that chair. We try not to lean too much into the chair. Sorry, see how I reverse camera here. Messes with my own. So we're going to do some leg lifts. Now, leg lifts do not have to be super high, okay? We're just testing our balance. So keeping your hand on that chair, soft bend in this outside leg. You're going to point this leg you're lifting. And you can keep your hand on your hip and just inhale up, exhale down. And I want you to really think about squeezing and activating the legs, but also think about reaching the toe versus just lifting it. I want you to think about that length rather than height, okay? So we inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Really squeeze so we can keep our balance. Try to lightly put those fingertips, if you can, more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice work. All right. Take your time transitioning. I'm just going to move my chair, which you'll want to do as well to keep same balance. So we're going to move into our left leg. So we put a nice bend in our right leg, soft. We stay nice and tall, shoulders down and back our spine, and we lift with our core and our legs. So we're really pulling that core back as we lift. Here we go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. So nice. Keep working. Keep pushing. Keep using that breath work and take breaks when you need it. All right, here's our last 5. Inhale and exhale. Keep squeezing. This is so good for our balance. 2 more. And last one. Inhale it up. Nice big reach. And exhale. Nice work. All right. Adding on, there's going to be some choices here. I want to always challenge you to do bigger than maybe you think you could, because we all are stronger than we realize. Yes, COVID taught us that. Yes, ma'am. All right, so you can do this seated. You can do this with no weights and stay close to your chair. So if you need, we're going to be doing some heel raises with some lateral arm raises. So if you would rather stay here and just come up on your toes, that's a choice. You can stay seated and just do the arms. But if you want a challenge, I'm going to challenge you to stay close to your chair. I don't want anyone to fall over, but I think you can do this. I know you can do this. So you can use your fingertips right here. So holding those weights and keeping your fingertips close just in case you start to fumble, right? You come right back into it. That's okay. We all have good and bad days, right, with our balance. So you're going to lift and lift those arms into those lateral raises. So if you start to fall, you can bring your arms back down here. So it's a lift, inhale, and exhale. I don't care how high your heels get. That's not what it's about. We're working those calves. Oh, you can't see me. I was just going to show you. So even if your heels just come up a little bit, okay, that's okay. It doesn't have to be all the way up here, okay? So we're going to lift, really squeeze the back of the legs, squeeze those glutes, holding onto those weights, and take it as slow or as quickly as you feel always. It's probably a little easier if you take this a little slower so you can really concentrate on that balance. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 4 more all together. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautifully. Go ahead and put those weights down. We're going to come into some side. We worked the front of our leg with the front leg lifts. Now we're going to work that outer hip and the side of our legs. A little bit of our booty too. So we're going to get that soft bend in that right leg, holding onto that chair if you need that balance. And you're going to lift that leg on the left. Lift. Now, remember I said I have tight hips. So it's, again, not about getting, see, I can't do that appropriately. I don't want too much leaning to get our leg, because, again, it's just about that length out. And as you reach for the length, the height will come, okay? So squeeze, 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 and lift. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale, squeeze, squeeze that tummy. Beautiful. Inhale. Let's do 4 more. Inhale, and we're going to switch to the other side. And inhale. You got this. Last one. And maybe roll out those feet. I always get feet cramps. I don't know about anybody else, but when I do anything like this on my toes or too much standing on one foot, I can start to feel my foot cramp. So always roll out your foot, shake it out, okay? So we're going to go into the other side. So again, putting a base in that left leg and reaching out. Now, you also may have a side that is a little easier to get that length, and that's okay, that's normal. So one hip might be a little tighter than the other hip. You just work to that range. Inhaling up, exhaling down. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, shake it out a little bit. So we're going to go into what I call TikToks. So we did each leg by itself, and now we're going to do them together. So You're just going to stand nice and tall, roll those shoulders down and back, nice lifted chest. I always say heart is forward and open to receiving. Yes? So we're going to inhale up and exhale. Inhale up and exhale. Take this as slow as you need. Working a little bit of balance. You can play with taking your fingers up as you lift one leg. You don't have to though, all choices. Let's do 5. Nice work. 4. Keep breathing, keep working. 3. 2. Last one. Up, up, and down. Nice work. All right. Grab a drink before we move on. We have 2 more exercises in this series of 7 movements. And then remember, we'll repeat it, and then it'll be a cool down, and you'll be done. So, I'm going to check on all of you again, just real quick. All right, good thing. See all your faces. Okay, so what we're going to do is some wall push-ups. And what's really important here is making sure, make sure you can see me, making sure that when you step back, you want to step back enough that you are working, right? You have some resistance with your body. But I always tell people, if you are stepping too far back and it's so much of a struggle that you are, when you go down into the push-up, if you're leading with your core versus leading with your chest, then you need to step your feet in. That just means that strength is not there in the core, and we don't want to compromise our back. So putting those arms, I always say, take some pressure off of your wrist. Instead of straight on, slightly turn your fingers out a little bit, get those fingers wide, and then step out. You can do these flat-footed. You'll see I get up on my toes, and it's just because it's more comfortable for me. You can totally do this flat-footed. You don't have to stand up on your toes. So getting those fingers wide and getting in lead with your chest. So it's an inhale down, exhale, push it back up. Inhale down, exhale, push. Flat backs the whole time. Inhale and exhale. See, I'm too close to the wall, I can tell. So inhale and exhale. This should be moderate work here. It's a little bit of a challenge. Keeping your gaze right in front of you and chest stays lifted. Let's do 3 more. 2, last one. And beautiful. All right. So take a water break if you need to. We will do lots of different things, working lots of different muscle groups. One thing I think is really important as we age is our trunk stability. Definitely our core and our back. So you will hear me preach that a lot. So what I want you to do is we are going to get down on the floor, but safely. So if you have your chair, grab your chair. You're going to take your left foot down first, then your right. Then you're going to take your left hand down, left hip, and then come around, okay? We're going to go into what I call, I'm going to position myself so you can see me on the floor here. We're going to go into what I call a dead bug. What's good about the dead bug is it helps our pelvic floor stability, our core, but it's nothing too crazy, I promise. It's so good for you. So you're going to come down into a reverse tabletop. So you have your legs up 90 degrees up. So head is down, arms come right above you. So this kind of takes some mental gymnastics, okay? It's going to take you a minute to get the pattern down, and then you'll do it great. So we're going to put our legs up. So let's just start right arm, left leg. You're going to point that toe and just reach. Now, if you reach too far and the back of your right here starts to lift up, you've gone too far. You only go to your point. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Keep pulling that core back. Let's do 3 more and we'll switch sides. Last one. So now you know where we're going. We're going to switch sides. So right leg, left arm. Down, inhale, exhale. Inhale. Keep pulling that core. Keep fighting for it. Point that toe and just reach. Feeling that lower abdominal really working. And right up into that tabletop. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. So maybe bring those knees in. Give them a little hug. Nice work. Maybe roll. That feels good rolling out those ankles. Yes? So slowly and carefully sit yourself up and grab a drink. So, ladies, because, I'm looking at my time here. New system, and we started a bit late. Yes, so I'm looking at my time and realizing that we are not going to be able to do the whole thing all over again because I will run out of time for the other people. So, which is okay because we got a good workout. Yes. So, just something to keep in mind. Next week, I like to do series like that where we do it at least one more time for that muscle memory. But that doesn't mean that we didn't work hard today because we did. But looking at my time, and it took us a minute to get started, which is totally okay. We are going to go into our cool down. So if you're on the floor, please stay on the floor. And I apologize if you got up, but you can do this. You could do this standing. If you've already stood, I don't want you to feel like you have to get back on the floor. So if you've already stood, you're just going to take your arms over your head and do a full body stretch. If you're on the floor still, go ahead and come into a full body, like you're getting out of bed, and just reach. Inhaling and then exhaling. I just dropped my water, friends. Okay. Inhaling and then exhale. You could let those arms come down to your side. And then inhale. And then exhale. If you're standing, same movement. Beautiful. Oh, I have a tag on my shirt, friends. I just felt it. All right. All right. So, if you are still laying down, we're going to take our legs and bend them just like we did when we brought our knees in. But all I want you to do is start to windshield wiper those legs. We work those hips a little bit. So inhaling and exhaling, left and right. Beautiful. Take it as slow as you need. If you want to pause in this twist, you can. That feels okay for your hips. And then inhale up and exhale to the other side. You can do that. Beautiful. All right, coming center. I'm going to take that left leg. If that doesn't, you can leave it bent if you like, but you can take it long, and you're going to take that right leg up, wrap it around the back of your leg, and really push the heel to the sky, stretching out the back of our leg and the calf that we worked. We did those heel raises. And then you can point and flex. Point and flex. Just a couple of times here, really loosening up the ankle joint. And then if it feels good, you can start to roll the ankle in one direction. Do that a couple of times, and then we switch opposite direction. Nice work. You're going to slowly bring that knee in. Just give it a little squeeze before releasing it and switching. So you can come and keep that leg bent and come into the stretch this way. I feel like I get a little bit more length if I let my legs go long. It's personal choice. So again, pushing that heel to the sky, getting the back of that leg, a nice stretch, and then we start to point and flex, point and flex. Nice work. Let's do 2 more times. Really point and flex, and then we'll do those rolls. Choose the direction, start to roll out that ankle. Should feel nice. And then when you're ready, we switch. Beautiful. When you feel like you've created that space and you feel nice in that area, slowly roll it down. Squeeze that knee into you. Making sure I'm on the same page here, friends. All right, then we're going to bring both knees. So slowly bring that other leg up. Squeeze, give yourself a big hug for all that work you just did. Maybe you want to roll a little bit on your spine, if that feels nice. Just centering yourself, remembering why you practice. Every movement is a sacred practice. We cherish that. We're going to slowly come out of it. Start to roll on your side so you can lift yourself up. And we're just going to stay seated. So when you're ready, coming to that nice seated position, a little bit of yoga. I always use a little yoga in my practice too. Yoga is so good for us. So we're going to roll our shoulders down and back and sit nice and tall. So kind of where we started, we are going to roll our shoulders, inhale and exhale them down. Nice big inhale and exhales. Nice work. Inhale and exhale. Let's do it one more time. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to do a little reverse here, just like we did in the beginning. Inhale it up and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Sit nice and tall with that spine. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to take our neck rolls again, really slow, and just kind of feel the difference with your body and the movement we've created and see if those joints just feel a little bit less tense and loosed up. So inhale, we start to roll our neck slowly, no crinking or popping. And then slowly come to the side. And beautiful. Inhaling and exhale as you come to chin to your chest. Nice work. When you get to the top, we're going to switch directions. Inhaling and exhaling to the bottom. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful work. Stopping at your neutral spine when you get to the top. All right, we're going to sit nice and tall. Remember the mantra, I love my body. So you did some beautiful work for your body, created some wonderful movement, some space, some heart space, hopefully. So every session I like to finish, we remember our mantra and we scoop up all the love that we're feeling for ourselves. And then we exhale any of the things that don't serve us in today, maybe this week, we let it all go. This is your sacred space to let that negativity or anything that's not serving you, we let it go. So we're going to scoop up that love. Nice big inhale. Reach, reach, reach. Let it go. Let's do that one more time. Scoop up that love. Inhale and exhale. Let it go. All right, friends, you did your first session with me. I'm so excited. Let's see. I'm going to minimize this here so you can see me. Good morning, Kathy. So happy that you all could join. I hope it was what you were looking for this morning to just get our bodies moving and growing together. We will continue that work. Anyone figure out the word scramble? If you did, please share it in the chat over here. I would love to hear. And we have a few minutes before we start our this was our advanced session, and then we have 2 basic strength training sessions, 2 30-minute sessions. So happy if you would like to stay and join. I would love to have you. But do what serves you and what's feeling good for you on this Wednesday morning. So as always, if you have any questions, thoughts, or comments, please leave them. It was just so wonderful to have all of you joining me. I have just been so ready to join you. I know that there was some hiccups in getting started, some just technical issues with broadcasting. So I'm so happy that you all were patient with us and we could start this space all together. So, oh, Mary, those floor ones are challenging, but core is so important. So we will work on that together. I am very passionate about core work, no matter what age we are, and so don't worry about it. You will get there. I promise. We will get stronger. Thank you so much, Gail. Thank you guys so much for the positivity. I really do appreciate it. So I'm going to take a quick little potty break because I just have a couple of minutes before we got to start the next session. So if you're staying on, please do so. And at the end of the third session, if the word scramble has not been solved, I will solve it. I'll solve it regardless. So, oh, yay. Thank you, Jane. So someday I'll get to put, your names with your faces, and that will be so fun for me. So, I will be right back and we will start oh, yay. Yay, Mary. I love that you're staying. Okay, so I'm going to go to the ladies' room and I will be back and we will get the second session started. See you soon. All right, friends, I'm back. All right, I'm just waiting to see if any new participants sign on. If you are just now joining me, give me a little thumbs up or a smiley face on the chat. We just have a couple more minutes and making sure everyone is here. I'm just making sure I'm reading. So if you see me get really concentrated, I'm reading so I don't miss anyone. All right. Oh, there it is. I realize I can like your stuff, friends. Sorry. I'm 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 learning as we go here. Okay. All right. Well, maybe I should. I'm going to get my notes here. Always have notes. I feel more proficient that way. I tell you what. So just reminding you that if you're new, my name is Jamie Lull, and it's spelled like lullaby, Lull. Funny thing about, or funny inside family joke we have about our name, because nobody can say it right, especially on the phone. We always have to say it, and I immediately, now it's like programmed into me where I say my name and I spell it immediately. But the joke is that it's an easy name because there's 4 letters and 3 of them are the same. So it's our family joke. It's Lull, like lullaby. So little funny tip about me or insight to me. So it is 1 minute before we're going to get started. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and just remembering to stay with our mantra that you love your body, and no matter where you are in your health and wellness journey, is that any movement created is good movement. It's good for our spirit, not just our body. I often tell women that if we're just moving our body for the external, we're missing out on all the good stuff, because it should be, our heart movement and our mind movement. It's a whole cohesive thing. So with that being said, we're going to start. I'm going to sit. You can choose to sit or stand as always. So I'm going to go ahead and enlarge this for you, and so you can see me, and keep your weights close to you. All right, we're going to start with our warm up. And so we're going to start with some arm raises. So sitting nice and tall in your chair, shoulders are down and back, and we're going to go into some just lateral arm raises. So we're just going to lift and lower. And as you lower, you can roll out your wrist. That feels nice. Sometimes that feels really good. Inhale, and then exhale, you can roll out your wrist. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Let's do that the other way. See if we can roll our wrist the other way. That might be tricky. I was thinking that out loud. We'll try it. Inhale and exhale the other way. That's a little trickier, right? But we got this. Inhale and roll out those wrists. I have really weak wrists, so these movements feel real nice. Inhale and exhale. Let's do that one more time. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Now we're going to go into some arm circles, big arm circles. So sitting, you might have to sit up away from your chair just a little bit, but keep that flat spine, and just big circles. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Let's do that one more time. Inhale and exhale. All right, get that spine nice and long. We're going the opposite direction. So inhale forward. Exhale, reach, and beautiful. Inhale, reach forward, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to stretch out our spine and our arms a little bit. So we're going to inhale our arms long like a T, and then exhale. I'm going to turn to my side a little bit here so you can see. I want you to kind of round and feel that spine. So then when you come up, lift. I can't get my arm wide over here. Inhale long, exhale round. It's almost like a seated cat-cow. Inhale long, and exhale round the spine. Inhale. Get that heart nice and open. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. On this next one, hold that rounded spine. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe interlace those fingers. Push the palms forward and round that spine. Just feel that back get a nice little stretch. Beautiful. Slowly release. Nice work. All right. We've done our shoulders. Let's just do our neck. We'll do 2 each direction, and then I'm going to have you hold as well. So inhale nice and tall. Exhale, slowly exhale and release the neck around and down. No popping in the neck. Go real slow. Inhale at the top and exhale it around. When you get around to the left side here, left ear, left shoulder, slowly just hold it. And you can just hold it just like this, or you can slightly put a little pressure to really feel that neck get a stretch. If that's too much, this is fine too. And just breathe. And slowly come to the top. And we're going to exhale to the other side. Same rule. You can stay right here, or you can slightly put a little pressure. And breathe. Slowly release. Exhale around. And we're going to come up, and we're going to switch directions. So opposite side, roll it around. Inhaling up. And exhale. When you get to the bottom, we're going to hold chin to chest. And if this is enough of a stretch, stay right here. Or you can slightly interlace your fingers and just relax it on your neck and breathe. Let the back of that neck get a nice stretch. Inhaling and exhaling. Nice work. Slowly release. And slowly come out. All right, we're going to stand. So we're going to take our hands on our hips, and we're just going to start to roll our hips around. Really think about reaching, stretching, hinging at the hips when you come forward, but take this as slow as you need. If you ever feel faint or it's too quick for you, or you're just having one of those days where, we all have those days, take a break, grab a drink of water. This is just your time. I'm just here to motivate you and push you a little harder, but this is your workout, your time. Let's do one more of these, and then we'll switch directions. Beautiful. Inhale nice and tall, and then opposite direction. This one's always tricky. There's always one side, right? My coordination on one side is not as good. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Just warming up the joints and the hips. Beautiful. Nice work. One more. Nice. All right, loosen it up here. All right, you're going to keep your hands on your hip, or you can use your chair always for stability. I'm going to just use my hands on my hip, but you're just going to reach a knee up into this marching, lift and lower, you can also come here, that tests your balance a little bit more, but just take this at your pace, really pull the abdomen back to the spine and lift, squeezing the glutes as we lift the leg, inhaling and exhaling. Don't forget that beautiful breath work. We need it every day, all day. Yes? Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Nice work. Let's do 5. Keep smiling, have fun. 4. It's so hard when I can't see you guys with me. 3, 2. Last one. Nice job. All right, we are ready to start our strength. So, option for this is weights or no weights when we start doing some of the arm stuff. We're going to start. We are going to do a series. So we'll do something, then we'll run through it again. So we're going to start with 5 squats. So you can either, and I didn't mention this last session, and I'm so sorry, but you can also do a squat where you come to a chair and sit. So you're sitting in your chair. You can come right there. If that feels good for you, like if you need that stability to sit in your chair, you can do that too. I just realized you can't see me. Or if you want to test your balance, you can come to the side, okay? Now remember, our knees need to track over our ankle, and we talked about this the last session, so if you're new to this session, bar style, I'm a bar teacher, you can take your toes out and your heels more in instead of being parallel. If parallel causes your knees to go too forward and it causes discomfort in your knees, sometimes just taking that a little wider helps. So we're going to do 5 squats. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Down and exhale up. Put weight in the heels and exhale on that exertion to lift yourself. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. All right. Grab those weights if you choose. We're going to go into what I call W and Y arms, yes? So Y arms are up like this, and then as we go into a W, we pull the elbows almost behind our torso as much as we can. And you only lift where it's comfortable. So if you start to lift that Y too much that your arch backs, pull your arms down a little bit and tuck that spine a little bit, okay? Tuck that pelvic and get a little bend in those legs. So Y and W. Y, and you can do this without weights. You can do what I call okay fingers. So you're still thinking about that intentional movement and you're causing that own resistance for your body. So little Y's, okay? Let's do 5 more. Y and W, Y. Beautiful, keep pulling. Inhaling and exhaling. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Nice work. All right. We got those squats again. Remember I said we're doing a little series here. So set those weights down, grab a drink whenever you need it. We're going to go right back into those 5 squats. So whether you're sitting up and out of the chair or you're using a wall, do what feels comfortable, keeping that spine long. Let's go into those 5. Ready? Weight in the heels. Really squeeze those booties when you come up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 2 more. And last one. Nice job. All right. We're going into that YW again. So grab that weight. Sorry, my skin is real dry today. All right, we're going back into it. So Y and pull those elbows. Don't let the spine, I always say, don't let your rib cage pop. Keep the rib cage wrapped around your abs. So even if your mobility is here, it's a little lower, that's okay. Your Y can be a little lower. Lift and pull. Lift. A little bit of shoulders and biceps we're working right here. Breathe. Reaching and pulling. Reaching and pulling. Let's do 5 more. 5. You can do this. I know you can. We fight through that uncomfortableness, that little bit of burning. That's our body working for us. 2. Last one. 1. Nice work. Roll those shoulders if you need it. All right. We are going to use our chair for some balance work. And I'm going to challenge you every session to get a little bit more comfortable just testing your balance. Maybe taking one hand off, eventually 2, okay? So we're going to start with our heel lifts again. We're going to lift our heels and lower, lift and lower. Really squeeze at the top. It's not how high you get those heels. It's just testing that balance. Lifting and lowering, lifting and lowering. Let's do 6, 5, you got this. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, we're going to stay with our chair, okay? And we are going to take our heel to our booties. So you're not really going to kick that, kick where you can, okay? The goal is we're going to take it slow. So we're going to take one leg first. You're going to get a soft bend in your outside leg. I'm taking my right leg. I don't know, maybe I don't know which way is better. Maybe I'll stand this way. All right, so I'm getting a soft bend. I'm going to bend my knee and lower. So kick it and lower. Kick and lower. Really squeeze, flex that foot, and almost hold it at the top so you can feel that muscle engagement. Playing with your balance a little bit here. Try taking maybe one hand off, maybe 2. Feeling sassy this morning? Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Maybe shake out those feet. We're going to switch to the other side. So we're going to take that left heel to our booty, and it's just a slow lift, lift, and down. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep pulling that core back. Don't let the core stick out. Pull it back. Shoulders down in your spine. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right. We are going to go back into another little series. So grab a drink. So we're going to keep our chair. New faces that I've missed. Good morning, Betty. So happy you're here. Got 12 of you. Yay. All right. We're going to keep going here. If you're new, I'll give you a little rundown of who I am after we finish this session. And we have a little brain teaser. I call them my brain curls. We're going to do that every session. So moving on, we're going to go back to our squats, and then we're going to do some leg lifts, and we'll alternate those. So coming into our squats, whether you're sitting in the chair or you're standing, you choose. So we're going to do 5. We ready? We inhale down, flat spine. Exhale, push it up. Inhale, weight is in the heels. Exhale up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. We're going to stay right by our chair. And we're going to come into some side leg lateral raises. So get a soft bend in that right outside leg. Using the chair for balance. By the way, if you ever want to sit in the chair and do leg raises out to an angle, you can do that too. You don't have to stand the whole time. You could also do leg raises this way. Anytime I say parallel, when we're standing, you could sit too, okay? So I always want you to listen to your body and how you're feeling. So let's start with those side leg lifts, left leg out. So it's an inhale up, exhale down. Point those toes. We try not to lean too much. We try to stay as tall and length as we can. So it doesn't matter how long, or excuse me, how high your leg gets. It's about reaching that length. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Beautiful. Shake it out. All right. Going back for those squats, and then we'll do the other leg. We'll do those leg raises. So set yourself up for that good squat, even if you're just sitting. And my new people, I'm sorry, we did squats where I said you could use your chair, and instead of holding behind, you could use your chair and sit and stand and sit and stand. So you choose. Let's go into those squats. 5 squats all together. We ready? Roll those shoulders down and back. Pull that tummy back. Sit that booty in that chair. Push through the heel and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. And exhale. Nice job. All right. Move my chair here. We're going to come for the right leg. I did the left leg last time. So getting a nice base in that standing leg so you can point that toe and get nice length on that leg lift. So pointing that toe, we're going to lift and try to stay nice and tall. Pull back that tummy. So lift and lower. Squeeze the booty. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Nice work. Inhale, exhale. You got this. Inhale and exhale. Doing so good on this Wednesday morning, getting strong, building this community all together. It's a beautiful thing. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 3 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Nice work. Shake out those feet if you need it. All right. Grab your water. We're going to sit for this next series. Give our legs and our feet. If you're keeping on with me from the first section, this may feel really nice to just have a moment to sit. So grab that drink of water and your weights. We just have about 5 more exercises, maybe 6, and then we'll start our cool down. That went really fast. I'm always sad it goes so fast. So we're going to sit nice and tall. If you're still getting a drink, no rush. Take your drink waters, towel off, whatever you need to do. We're going to sit nice and tall with our spine flat against our chair. And you can either have your arms here long, or you can bring them here on your thighs. So we're going to just come into some bicep curls. So you're going to squeeze, stay nice and lifted, and curl it in, and exhale, release. Inhale, and exhale. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Don't forget to smile. Anything in life, if you don't have fun doing it, you probably won't continue it. So we want to make sure we find that joy in everything we're doing in our lives, especially the movement we're creating. Yes? Beautiful. Keep inhaling it up and exhaling. You won't always hear me count, because what I want us all to get away from in all of my classes is not keeping up with the instructor, not keeping up with the number count, not keeping up with our neighbor. This is your time, your workout. So it's more about quality versus quantity. And so we're just burning out the muscles that's good for us, right? Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Relax. Maybe roll out those wrists if you need it. Sometimes holding the weights can start to aggravate our wrist, yes. So we're going to roll them out. We're going to move on. We're going to stay seated. And we're going to take our arms to the side, and we're just going to do some lateral raises. Again, weights are always optional. You can use my OK fingers, get that muscle and tension, mind, body together, and come here. But if you'd like to use your weights, you can. And nice big inhale up. We only bring them to shoulder height. We don't want to bring them so high that, see, the middle of my back, you can't see it, but it's arching. So we don't want to do that. We just want to come to our shoulder height and release. Inhale, shoulders, and release. You got this. Nice big inhales and exhales. Beautiful. Keep pushing, keep working. You got this. So strong on this Wednesday morning all together. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. 5 more. And let's keep rolling. And 3. And 2. And last one. And release. Beautiful. Maybe roll those shoulders. Set that weight on your lap for just a minute. As I'm talking, continue to roll out. We are going to go to front raises. Now again, we don't want, if the weights pull too much on your back and you feel like you're leaning to get that weight up, then I would rather you use no weight and use your OK fingers and use that tension there. We don't ever want to feel like we're compensating that way. It's not good for our back. We want to build strength in our back. We don't want to hurt it. So if you're ready, whatever you've chosen, no weights, you're going to sit nice and tall. Weights are going to go in front of you. Nice big inhale, lift, and exhale. Again, you're only lifting to your shoulder height or lower. If your range is a little lower, it's here. That's okay too. Inhale and exhale. You got this. Inhale, exhale. Keep pulling that core. This is actually using your core as well. It's supposed to be. So really tighten up that core, pull it back. We're using our back and our shoulder muscles. Let's do 5 more. We got this. 5. Yes, yes, yes. Keep working, keep pushing. 3. 2. Last one. Nice work. All right. We are going to do our last little bit of work on the floor. And if you were in my last session, yes, we are going to do dead bug again. It's so good for you. So getting down on the floor can be tricky. I realize that. So use your chair. So we walked through this in my last session. So using your chair, holding down, getting nice and square so you're not going to fall. Take that left leg back and down, and then the right. And then you take your left hand down, left hip goes down. Beautiful. So we're going to do, I need to move my screen. I'm so sorry, guys. I keep forgetting I got to push you down here. Okay, we are going to do bridge pose. Bridge is really good for our pelvic, our booties, our glutes, our hamstrings. So we are going to get set up on the floor, and you want to bring those heels as close as you can get to your booty, okay? Safely. So make sure you can see me. Okay. So as we lift into this bridge, you want to make sure you're pushing in the heels, not in the toes. You push in the toes, that's going to hurt your knees. So really try to push through the heels and lift. You can put your arms down if that helps stability, and you're just going to lift the hips to your edge, to your point. It can be here, but you're squeezing your glutes and you're pushing through your heels. To know if you are pushing through your heels, lift up those toes. See if you can wiggle those toes. So you're lifting and lowering. So inhale, lift, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Beautiful. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, and exhale. Good breath work here. 3 more, and then we're going to hold at the top for a final squeeze. You can do this. Push through those heels and lift those hips. 1 more, then I want you to hold at the top
and squeeze. Just squeeze. Really think about all the muscles that we've talked about engaging, and you're squeezing and you're lifting. No lower back pain. If there's lower back pain, come a little lower, or think about whether you're really pushing through your heels and you're squeezing. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Maybe windshield wiper slowly your legs, releasing that spine back to neutral. You can hold it for a moment on each side if that feels okay. No knee pain, no back pain. Beautiful. All right. Last hard work here before we move into our cool down is what I call a dead bug. So good for your pelvic floor and your abdomen. Abs are so important no matter what age we are. We should still be working those muscles. So we want to come up into a tabletop. Our legs are in 90 degrees here. We're going to take our arms above our head. The goal here is not letting this lower part of my back pop up when I start to extend my legs. So you're only going to extend your legs as you point your toes. So we're going to start with just the left leg to start. So reach that leg and bring it back up. Inhale as you point. Now, don't let that lower spine. You really want to think about keeping your back pushed into the mat and flat and pulling that spine. So inhale, tighten those muscles, exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. So let's do the right leg, just the leg for right now. Inhale the right leg down. Exhale, bring it right back up to that tabletop. Inhale and exhale. Keep fighting to pull that tummy back. Push everything back into that mat. 3 and 2 and last one. All right, maybe you want to take just a moment, bring those legs in, give them a little squeeze, rock and roll. We got one more little thing of hard work, and then we'll start our cool down. So when you're ready, you're going to bring those legs back up to that dead bug, that tabletop. Arms are going to go over. We're going to alternate. So left leg, right hand. Reaches, and you only reach your arm back. Again, if it starts to pop, you've gone too far. So reach and really pull that tummy back. Inhale it back and exhale it right back up to that tabletop. 5, we're going to switch. You got this. Stay strong. Inhale. 2 more. Reach and exhale. Last one. Reach and exhale. We're going to switch other side. Right leg, left hand. Inhale. Reach. Exhale. Inhale. Keep pushing that spine back into that floor, into the mat. Keep breathing. Keep working. You can do this. Let's do 4, 3, 2, last one. Big effort here. Beautiful. Slowly bring those, don't ignore me. You keep rolling. Bring those knees into your chest. Give them a nice hug. Nice, nice hug. You can let the left leg go forward, long. Holding that leg, maybe bring it in a little tighter. Maybe you want to roll out that ankle one direction and then the other. Just lay nice and flat, connecting back to your breath, to your intention, why you visited me this morning to create that movement. Then maybe you slowly let your leg come to the top. You can bend this knee if you feel like you can get a little bit more height with that heel, or if you want a little bit of a hip flexor stretch, you can leave that leg long. Beautiful. Just reaching and slowly release, bringing that knee in. One final squeeze and then release. And we'll switch other sides. So left leg is going to come up. Actually, I want you to grab that knee. Grab the knee in, give it a little squeeze, and start doing those little rolls. one direction and then the other. So good. This probably feels really nice on those ankle joints. And then when you're ready, slowly release that leg. Heel to the sky, feeling the back of that hamstring get a nice stretch. Nice work. Inhaling and exhaling. Slowly release. Bring both knees into your chest. Give them a nice little hug. Maybe roll on your spine just a little bit. That could feel real nice. And when you're ready, you're going to take your hips, your knees to the right, your hips to the left. So you might want to shift and then let those knees just fall over. And if this doesn't hurt your spine, you can let those arms come open to a T, or you could put your arm on your tummy if that feels better. Just a little spinal twist here, opening up everything and just breathing, connecting back to your mat. Remembering all the glorious effort you created in this practice. Inhaling and exhaling. When you're ready, slowly inhale those legs back to center. We'll shift the hips to the right and let those legs fall to the left. Same thing, nice breath work. Just sink into the posture. Nice big inhales through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. Slowly coming back to center. Give yourself one big final squeeze. Show yourself some love for what we just did. And when you're ready, you're going to slowly roll on your side and use that outside arm to lift yourself up into a seated position. So sitting nice and tall when you get there. So we're going to come into some shoulder rolls, just shrugging the shoulders up, down, and back. Up and down and back. Beautiful. Up, down, and back. Let's do that one more time. Up and down and back. Let's reverse that. Up and around. Up and around the opposite direction. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale the opposite direction. All right, we are going to take our hands and open and close them, open and close them. Beautiful. Open and close. Those little fists, open and close. Last time, open and close. Now let's open them. Let's just roll our wrists around. That should feel really nice. One direction. Two. And one. Let's switch directions. Up and in. Nice work. Keep rolling. And two. And one. We're going to center ourselves to finish our practice, remembering our mantra that we love our body and all the wonderful breath and light that we are given every day that we are here on this planet. So every practice, I like to end it with scooping up all of that love that we've created in this space and for ourselves, and letting go of anything that does not serve us. We don't take it into our day. We don't let it impact our life that way. We leave it right here. So let's do a nice big, we scoop up that love. Inhale through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Inhale up, scoop that love up. Exhale, let it go. Two more times. Inhale, scoop some love up. And exhale, release. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful.
So good. Take your time getting up off the floor. I'm just going to get my chair so I can chat with you all. So take your time, take your time. I always have to readjust my. Can you do the exercises on the bed? Yes, if you feel stable enough that the floor causes discomfort on your spine, we can do that. And we can think of some other suggestions. Getting off the floor, Jane, I'm gonna go back down here. So I think it's important if you're down on the floor, if you kind of roll over into like your fetal position like this, and then you use this arm, you can use your elbow and roll forward. So you're using that arm and push up, and it doesn't have to be immediate. You could slowly walk yourself up and then use your chair again. Remember how we got down? So keep your chair close and then you push yourself up on your knees. You're holding that chair, left leg, right leg, and stand up. And we can work and grow together, friends. So if the floor stuff feels like that's just not something that you want to do, so we can scratch that and we can come up with other ways. Because I understand we're all growing together. Kathy, yes. Bad for your knees and back. Okay, good for me to know. We're all learning together on what works for all of us. So I can make sure that we do some things that don't require us getting off the floor. So, but yes, a bed is a good suggestion, Jane. So thank you for that. So I do see some. Hi, Jaleesa. Am I saying that right? I hope so. I will. So, sorry, I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. Not something my brain is good at, I don't think. So glad that you guys are happy to have a workout system again. I know that was a tough transition, and I think just getting that movement is so important. So I'm always open to suggestions. The best way I can serve you all is you being honest with me and letting me know, because I'm not in your bodies, right? So for those that are new, I just wanted to introduce myself and tell you, oh my gosh, I gotta get that wasn't a good idea. I can't get my tablet. Just tell you a little bit about myself. So my name is Jamie. My husband and I have lived here for 10 years, but my husband is a local. His family was a local. He graduated high school here. We lived in Kansas City for a stint, 8 years, and then we've been back here for 10 years. We have 3 boys, a 19-year-old in college. He's a freshman, a 12-year-old, he's getting ready to start middle school next year, and then we have our bonus baby who's 5. And so we are definitely in all stages of life. I also, when I'm not doing this, I teach at Orange Sky Yoga, which is down in Aggieville. I'm a barre and spin instructor, and I have been for about 3 years. I love it. I love barre. You'll see me incorporate that a lot, and doesn't require the floor. It's a lot of balance and core and trunk stability, which is so, so important as we age. Nice to meet you, Kathy. And so I also, my background is I've always been in the health realm in some aspect. I ran college track. I ran my whole life, which is why I can't run anymore. Too many years of pounding the pavement. So that's what led me to yoga, barre, and spin, and I love it so much. And so I also have a degree in social work. I just don't, and that's the story of our life. So many people get a degree and then they don't practice it. Although I feel like I practice social work in my everyday life, but I'm not actively doing it anymore. So that's a little bit about me. Every day, or every session, I should say, we will do what I call brain curls to like get our mind and our bodies working. So yes, Mary, balance, yes. This is just, I feel like I can share this with all of you. So some of my barre classes are a lot of young ladies, and I'm older than them. by probably a lot. And I feel like I always say balance is so important, especially as we age. And they kind of look like me, like, not my problem. And I'm like, oh, you're not immune. We're all going to age. It's all going to happen to us. And so balance, balance. And you'll hear me talk about trunk stability, which is always our core and our back. And as we age, if we don't have our balance and our core and our trunk, it can really create some problems as we're aging. Or, if God forbid we break a hip or something like that happens, hopefully that won't happen if we have that coordination and we can save ourselves from those accidents happening or be able to recover quicker from them. So I'm glad that you like the balancing on one foot. We will continue to do that stuff. I will revamp some of the floor stuff and hopefully we can incorporate some core because I do think core exercises are really vital. So I'll brainstorm. So we'll do some brain curls every week. So we did a word scramble today. So for those of you that just joined us, we have our word scramble of the day. And so if you've figured it out, keep it till the end or share now if you're leaving, I guess. If you're not staying for the last session, we have one more session, one more 30-minute session that's supposed to start here in a minute. But this is our word scramble. See if you can figure that out. And every session will have a word scramble or a name that tune because I love music. I love laughter and just having fun. And so music for me is a big part of that. So hopefully you guys love music too, because I would love to incorporate music in these sessions. I feel like having music provides a different energy to our movement. So that's our word scramble. Sometimes we'll do trivia questions as well. Just keep it interesting. Beautiful. Yes, Mary. Yes. So we have one more session for today, and then I will see you guys on Friday. My 5-year-old is home, but he's a really good boy. I think he's gonna be fine. But just prepping you that he'll be here. If you like little kids, he might pop his little head in and ask mommy questions. But he's a good boy. So let's get started with our last little session. And oh, music is great. Yay, Jane. I love music and I promise I will make it so fun. It'll be just, I love music. So we'll play with that. It'll be working out the kinks. Like I said, live is new to me. For Orange Sky, we do Zoom. And so I'm much more familiar with that. This was my first live ever, which is kind of sad because I have a business page for my bar classes and I just, yes, kids cute. Amen. That's how my husband and I felt when we got our surprise baby. And it had been 7 years and we thought we were done. So who knew we needed the laughter of a 5-year-old, but we sure did. It has been such a blessing having him in our home. So, well, let's grab a drink and let's start our last session together for today. And yeah, let's get started. We're going to start seated in our chair. Big again. Okay. All right. Let me sit my chair back here. Bring my weights close just in case. All right. So sitting nice and tall in our chair. We're going to sit nice and tall. We're just going to do some shoulder rolls again. I think shoulders is just a nice, easy way to warm up our bodies. I know sometimes it feels like we do similar movements, but so easy and relaxing to just start slowly. We always want to start slowly warming our body up without just like moving quickly to other things. So I kind of always start head to toe. So it's just rolling those shoulders. And when you feel complete, you can start to switch directions, shrugging them up to the ears and then rolling them down. Nice big inhales and exhales. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. And exhale. Nice work. Let's start to take our arms a little wider, a little bigger movements here with our arms. So inhaling up and exhaling over. Inhaling over and exhaling down. One more time. Inhaling up and exhaling
Let's switch directions. Inhale up, keeping that back nice and long and flat. Exhale it down. Inhaling up. One more time, exhaling down. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Let's take our legs long in front of us, and we're just going to point our toes and flex. Point and flex. Take this as quickly or as slowly as you feel comfortable doing. Just stretching out the legs a little bit. 2 more, and then we'll start to roll. Let's roll those ankles. You can roll them out and together, out and together. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, and exhaling. Let's switch directions. Inhaling up and exhaling in. Beautiful. 2 more. Nice big breaths. And then we're going to leave our feet. You can choose if you want them pointed or flexed. I'm going to leave mine flexed. You're going to sit nice and tall and just reach down. Just slow, slow, slow until you feel that stretch in the back of your legs. You don't have to touch your toes. Or if you feel more of a stretch, keeping your feet down here on the floor, you can keep them flat. So maybe try either way. Feel what feels good for you. So if you want to keep your feet down and you just reach down by taking them out a little bit, feet are flat, you can come here, or you can put them to the sky and slowly reach down until you feel that stretch in the back of your leg. You can let your head relax, almost like we're in a forward fold, but we're sitting. So let that spine relax. Beautiful. And slowly inhale. Take it as slow as you need to. Roll the shoulders down and back. We do a nice big inhale. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale. Just start to roll forward into that forward fold, no matter if you chose to have your feet flat or flexed. And come into letting the neck, maybe you shake the head. Yes and no. Just loosening up that spine. And slowly, slowly, each vertebrae, slowly, slowly, slowly roll up. Beautiful. All right. We are going to stand. And we are going to come to and if you need your chair, you can always use your chair as a stability. But we're going to come with our knees to our hands. They don't have to touch, but you're just bringing your knees up, a little bit of balance here, lifting and lowering, lifting and lowering. If you prefer, if that does not feel good for you, you can come right back to the chair. But this is testing our balance a little bit, so you can go as slow as you need to, lifting and lowering and getting stable each time. So really getting that good base before you lift again. And lowering. Beautiful. 2 more. Lifting and lowering. Nice work. All right. Friends, I don't know why this is happening. Probably because we're filming. I'm so sorry. I'm going to run real quick and I thought I had my power cord down here. I do not. So you're welcome, Kathy. I'm going to run and get it real quick because I don't want it to die on us and then it'll mess up the thing. So I'll be quick. So sorry, friends. It shouldn't have done that because it was charging all night, but you know how technology can be. So sorry about that. Okay, we're back on. All right. So we just did our knee raises.
And so we're going to do some trunk circles together. So arms are going to come out wide. And as we inhale and then we exhale, we twist and come back center. Okay? Twist and center. I'm just doing the left side to start. Twist and center. And twist and center. Let's do that 2 more times. Twist and center. Last time. Beautiful. Now we're going to come forward and we'll do the other side. Twist to the right. Only as deep as feels good for you. And twist. Inhale. And twist. And inhale. You got this. And back. 2 more. Twist. And back. And twist. Beautiful. Now let's put our hands on our hips and just do some steps side to side, warming up the bottom half of our body. We've worked up our core a little bit. Now we step out and in, just warming up our lower part, our legs. Nice work. Keep breathing. We go 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Beautiful. Grab a drink. Grab a drink, grab a drink. All right. We are going to start with our side legs here. All right. So when you're ready, we're going to hold our chair for stability. And I actually want you to come front this way. So we're going to hold our chair. We're going to lift front, put the leg down, go out to the side. A little different than we did at the first session. So lifting forward and then exhaling, lift to the side. Inhale up and exhale side. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale. Point that toe. Exhale. Nice work. Maybe roll out those feet. We're going to do the other side. Hands on our hip, getting a solid base in that standing leg. Inhaling up. We come back and to the side. It doesn't have to be super high. Just testing our balance. And we're really activating, squeezing our legs, squeezing our glute. Lifting that extension and get that length. Beautiful. Nice work. Let's do 3 more. Breathe. Nice big breaths the whole time we connect to our practice. Nice work. Let's do 1 more after this little lift here. I kind of miscounted myself. I'm sorry. Lifting and lowering. Nice work. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Keep that chair handy. We're going to go into our squats. Just making sure. Oh, yay, Mary. So glad you're staying the whole time. It makes my heart so happy. Okay, so we are going to take our squats again. And so remember, an option is coming into our chair and sitting here if you want to just touch the chair. Or if you would like, we use our chair for a little stability here. So we're coming into our 5 squats. Again, making sure our knees are right over our ankle. We have a flat spine and we sink those hips back when we sit into our chair. So down and lift, exhale, push through the heels. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Shake it out, shake it out. All right. We're going to stay with our right here. We're going to go into some heel lifts and some balance. So you can always play with just one hand on the chair or switching or maybe trying to just lift those fingertips off as you're lifting and lowering the hips or I meant the hips. Your heels. That would be really funny if you could lift your hips off the floor like that. Heels. So squeeze and lift. You got this. And we're going to try some more balance here. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. So what we're going to do now, we've done a lot of front stuff. We're going to work our back a little bit. So getting a standing in that leg. You're going to take that right leg behind you. You're going to lift and lower. And this is tiny because we don't want to arch our back and make our ribs pop out. So you got to get that strong base. And it's, again, not how high you get your leg. It's reaching behind you. So squeezing and lifting. It's a little bit of balance, yes? Lifting and lowering. Pulling that core back, squeezing the booty, lift and lower. 5, 4, 3. We're going to switch to the other side. 1 more. And 1. Beautiful. Maybe shake out those legs before we switch to the other side. Get that base nice and set up. Reach that left leg long behind you and reach behind you, squeezing those glutes. Strong base. Lift and lower and lift and lower. Beautiful. Keep pushing, keep working hard. You're doing so good. Mary, I'm so proud of you. You've been here the whole time. So awesome. Keep lifting, keep lowering. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Shake it out. Shake it, shake it, shake it. All right. Now, we're going to go back into those squats. 1 final squat of class. We got this. 5 squats, and your squats are done for today. Ready? Getting that strong base, sinking that tailbone back behind you, long, long spine. Inhale down. Exhale, push through those heels. Squeeze at the top. 2 more. We got this. Last one. And up. Beautiful. Grab a drink. We got our seated chair portion. And then you are done, friends. You did so well today. All right. For our seated portion, no rush. You're still getting a drink of water. Take your time. All right. We're going to come into what I like to call rainbows, okay? We're seated. Weights are always optional in classes with me, okay? You can use your okay fingers. We're going to come into some rainbows. So if you're not using weights, you're going to come forward, up, and around, and down. Forward, sorry, up and around and down. So you can use your weights. Only go as high for your shoulder mobility. So we don't want arching. So if you have to be out forward a little bit, that's okay. Even without weights, we always listen to our shoulders. So forward, up and around and down. Inhaling up, pulling that tummy back, exhaling and down. Love these little rainbows. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up. Let it go. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. We'll switch directions. Take breaks when you need it. There's no need to worry about that. We do this on our own time. This is your practice, no one else's. And let it go. Maybe set those weights down for a minute, shake out the wrist. We're going to go the opposite way. So our palms are going to face up. So we're going to go up and around a little rainbow. So see, you can already see my shoulder mobility. I can't get as high with my palms face forward, and that's okay. But you're still aiming for those rainbows in a different direction, up and around. These are a little harder. That's okay. Push through. You got this. Lift and lower. And you can always, always drop the weights. Weights are optional. And around. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 4 more all together. Inhale and exhale. And we got 3. Let's make this our best work yet. We can do this. 2. Oh, working those shoulders so good. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Woo! Those, you feel that all the way up your arm. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. We are going to stay seated. We're going to take our arms, and you can bring them right to your thighs and do a bicep curl right here. Or if you want a little extra, this is just more effort to the side. But if that doesn't feel good, you can come right here and inhale it up, exhale it down. The same exertion, you're thinking about that resistance you're creating even as you're pushing the weights down. Pretend there's like a barrier that you're trying to push those weights down to create that bicep, really get into that bicep muscle. Beautiful. Keep lifting and lowering. 3. We're going to add on here. 2. We call it layering. Sometimes I like to layer. So you're going to leave this left arm just bent in that bicep curl. Take that right leg out. That arm we were just working, that bicep is on your thigh. As you lift that bicep, you lift that leg. Lift and lower. Inhale and exhale. You got this. Inhale and exhale. Point the toe and lift. If it feels better, I like to point my toe. If it feels better for you to flex that foot up, you can do that too. That hurts my knee a little bit more, so I always point my toe, but do what serves you. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. Roll out those shoulders if you need to. Maybe play with those feet, kind of pick them up, shake them out, right? We're going to go into the other side. So we're going to take that left leg long and curl it up and lower it. Inhale it up and lower it. You got it. Inhale and exhale. So beautiful. Keep pushing yourself. You love your body. We love our body. That's our mantra today. Take it into the rest of your day, the rest of your week. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 4 more. Inhale. Inhale. You got it. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Nice job. Okay. Finish out. We're going to do some strength with our wrist. And we've done some wrist rolling, but we haven't done it with our weights. So we're just going to work our wrists. So we're just going to get comfortable with our forearms on our thighs. And we're going to lift, like roll the weights. Let them kind of come down and then roll them. If that doesn't feel good, you could do this without the weights. The weight just adds a little extra stretch and strengthen those wrists. But you can totally do it without. But just curl them in and roll them out. Curl them in and roll them out. Beautiful. Keep working. You got this. 3 more. All right. Last one. Beautiful. So now we're going to work it this way. So again, this is a little bit more challenging for our wrist. So if it feels like my arm's shaking doing this, but if you need to let go of the weight and just come here, use your OK fingers and lift and lower. Still working, still strengthening that wrist. But the weight add a little element of difficulty. Should still be able to breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Let's put those weights down. All right. So we're going to start our cool down. Can you believe it, friends? We're
Today's session went fast. Okay, maybe it's because I had technical difficulties. I'm so sorry. So we're going to sit nice and tall. We're going to take our left arm. We're just going to bring it across our body. You're going to take that right arm. Just gently put a little pressure on it like you're going to give yourself a hug, but you're not going to wrap it all the way around. Just leave it long. Keep that elbow or the shoulder out of the ear. Try to not hold it up. Keep it down and just feel that stretch. Should feel nice. Nice big breaths as we do this. You can also roll your wrist as you're in the stretch if that feels okay. Excuse me. And then release. And we're going to take the other arm up and across our body, keeping that shoulder as much as you can out of your ear. And breathe. Beautiful. We're going to release. We're going to give ourselves, we're going to inhale and wrap our arms around us like we're going to give ourselves a big hug. Have the left arm over the right and just wrap yourself up with some love. Really stretching. You can lower your chin if you want and feel your back round a little. That's okay. Feel that stretch in the back. Nice big inhales and exhales. And we slowly release. We're going to switch the arm we had on top. So again, extend long and then wrap yourself up with some love. And that should feel a little different in your shoulders and your laterals, right, your lats right here. That should feel nice. And if you want to again, do your little rounded spine for a moment and then release. If that feels good, you can do that. Beautiful. Keep breathing. 2 more breaths. All right, slowly release. We are going to come into a little spinal twist. So we're going to inhale our arms up. Exhale, split your arms and just put the left over the leg as much as possible. Keep your spine long. Try not to slope here. Keep it nice and long. We're going to go with our breath here. So as you inhale, you come center, and then we're going to switch other side. Exhale, split those arms. Inhale up. And exhale, release, other side. Inhale up. And exhale, other side. Let's do that one more time each side. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, heart center. Beautiful. We're going to take our right foot and extend it. And we're just going to leave it lifted. Point and flex and point and flex. Good for our feet are so important to keep healthy as well. Nice. 3 more. Beautiful. Put that foot down and we switch, lifting the other side. Point and flex and point. Beautiful. Keep sitting nice and tall, long spine. Heart is open to receiving. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, sit nice and tall. Let's do 5 arm circles one way, and then we'll reverse it. Ready? Nice big inhale, up, and exhale it over. Inhale up, and exhale it over. 3 more. And last one this direction. Inhale up, and exhale over. Other direction. Inhale it forward. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Nice big inhale. Inhale forward. And exhale. Beautiful work. All right, to finish up, we are going to do some neck stretches and then one other stretch. Neck stretches are just, I feel like, a good thing. So we do those a lot. So we're going to slowly Exhale as the neck comes down and around. Inhale as you come up to the top. Should be nice and slow or you don't feel any pops or crinking. If you do, you're going too fast. We want to be kind to our neck joints. They're very sensitive. Last one all the way around. And when you get to the top, nice big inhale. And exhale, slowly start to turn it the other direction. Nice big breathing. One, when you get to the top. Nice big inhale. Nice work. All right. We're going to do one final stretch here, friends. I want you to just slowly let that neck come forward. And then you're going to go to the side, left. And then slowly look all the way up. And then to the right. And one more time, really stretch out that neck, let it hang, let everything release. And then to the left. And look up nice and tall. And last time to the right. Beautiful. One more time to the bottom. And come up to neutral. And we're going to take our neck and just look left, stay nice and tall, and slowly look to the right. Pause for a moment so you can feel that stretch. And center, and left one more time, and center, and right. All right, friends, we're going to do 3 cleansing breaths together, remembering our mantra for today. I love my body, the light, the love, the breath that we are given every day. So we're going to scoop up some love and gratitude for what our body just did for us this session, for what it does for us every day. Nice big inhale, scoop up that love. Exhale, let go of anything that doesn't serve you. Scoop up that love. Inhale. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time, friends. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. I'm coming up to see your beautiful names on the screen. I was going to say faces, but I can't really see your faces. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. It was so awesome. I'm just so excited to be in this space with all of you. And yeah, I'm just so excited. We're going to do this journey together. It's going to be amazing. Mary, thank you for staying the whole time. That just made my heart so happy. If you unscrambled the word, it was breakfast. I'm actually going to type it. I don't know if they get to see this later, but hopefully. Anyway, thank you so much again too for all of your positive words and help, and it's just wonderful to have this space created together in a safe environment. I know COVID is still kind of a scary time for a lot of people, our family included. We have some family members with some extenuating health circumstances, so just so grateful for all of you in this space. So can't wait to see you on Friday morning. And thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day and the rest of your week until I see you. Thank you, Mary.